Hey guys, it's Allie. Welcome back to Fiber Fridays. Like I said, my name's Allie. I'm a fiber artist, and this channel is all about teaching you guys how to relax and have fun with fiber art. So, I want to give a special welcome to all my new subscribers. It's been really humbling to watch the subscriber number go up, and you guys are absolutely 100% all welcome here. And if you like what you see in these videos, please make sure to comment below and like this video so that I know what you like to see, what you don't like to see, and I do read the comments. You guys just mean a lot to me. So today we're going to focus more on the fun aspect of fiber art, because I'm going to give you a review of one of my favorite places to get hand-dyed yarn. And the reason I'm wearing this shawl is because A, it's nice and warm, and B, I got some of the wool for spinning from Knitted Wit, the shop where the shop that I'm going to be reviewing tonight. I know I got the orange in here from comb top or roving that I got from my local yarn store that had been from them. And I believe the red also came from them. Let's see. And I believe there's more in here that was from them. I also used some of their wool in this hat. There's some gray and brown and white roving that's in here that I got from them. With this art yarn, it can be a little hard to tell what all are, how many skeins or how many braids of roving came is in here, and what got blended with what. But I do specifically remember that I included some of the wool from them as well. And I did check through my yarn to see if I have any left from them, and I don't believe that I do. Then next we have let's see. This is part of the Find Your Fade shawl or wrap, whatever you want to call it. And this section in here came from Knitted Wit's national park collection. They've got yarn that's named after our national parks, and not just named after national parks, but the colors for the dyed yarn are inspired by the national parks. So they've got some really, really gorgeous yarn, and that has a lot of natural colors in it. And then they also have yarn that is inspired by political movements. I a few years ago, I bought some of their yarn from the local yarn store, and the two colorways that I bought were called Binders Full of Women and Nasty Woman. One reason that I like them is that we have similar political views. Or similar values. I checked through their what they have available on their Etsy store before I did this, and their Pride yarn is inspired by people who were part of the LGBT movement, and in particular, there are several colorways that are named after people who were or are transgender, and an important part of the transgender, or the fight for rights for transgender people. So even though even though I'm not transgender, I am very supportive of trans rights and LGBT rights in general, because I feel that they are human rights. So that's another reason why I tried to support Knitted Wit. So yeah, they've got some absolutely gorgeous yarns, and they also have really awesome customer service. Like I said, I started this blanket about 3 years ago when my friend Christina got married. Christina comments all the time on these videos. I originally bought 8 skeins of yarn, and I thought that would be enough to finish this blanket, and turned out it wasn't. And so about maybe a month ago now, I reached out to Knitted Wit and I said, hey, I bought 4 skeins of Binders Full of Women and 4 skeins of Nasty Woman, and do you still make those? Because I didn't see them available on their store, so I just thought it was a shot in the dark, but I wanted to give it a try because I wanted to be able to finish this blanket. And turns out they still do make Nasty Woman. And so I was able to order some more of that at special order. And even though they didn't currently make Binders Full of Women, they did check to see if they still had the recipe for it, or the color recipe for it, and it turned out they didn't. So I picked out Unicorn Dreams, which is this blue and white and purple and pink yarn. And I think it actually looks pretty good, even though it's not the same. So I will be able to continue the blanket with those 2 skeins or those 2 colorways, and hopefully be able to finish it. And if you're interested, here's what they look like in this game. And I think it's pretty awesome. Right now I am going along, I'm doing something called Entrelac. So basically I'm connecting these little squares. So every row of squares is a different colorway, and they still made the blue, pink, and purple one, but not the pink and purple and black one. So I was able to pick up so I was able to get some more of the pink and purple one. Or sorry, not the pink and purple one, the blue and pink and purple one. Normally with Entrelac, you flip your work every few stitches and do knitting on one side, purling on the other side, but I figured out you can have the same effect by knitting one way and then knitting the other way. I call it knitting backwards and forwards, but I am sure there's an actual term for that, so do not quote me on it. But I'll kind of give you an idea of how it looks. So, as you can maybe see, I'm moving from right to left. And the stitches, I moved the stitches from the left needle to the right needle, and now I'm gonna move the knit back from left to right, and I'm going to knit in the other direction from right. And I don't know if you can tell, but how I do the yarn over, or how I knit from left to right is different from how I knit from right to left. But it works out. And normally I knit continental style, which is, or a version of continental, I think. And so I think, and don't quote me on this, but I think when I'm going from left to right, it's continental style, and when I'm going from left to right, it's English. But don't quote me. And it was just something I kind of figured out because I was getting a little frustrated with having to turn the work literally every 8 stitches. So I'm gonna go back and forth a few more times, and then we will sign off. But I really hope you enjoyed learning about Knitted Wit. I have liked what they have to offer for a long time. And now they just sell yarn, but it's yarn. But they also have, they have, like, I believe they have a sock club, and they have lots of different colors of yarn and different weights, and you can get you can and one thing I like about it is you can pick the base and then get the yarn that you want in that on the, or the colorway you want on that base, which is what I did with the unicorn dreams. And I'm pretty happy with how it turned out, personally. And I'm looking forward to seeing how it looks. And what's most important is that Christina likes how it looks. If she didn't like it, it wouldn't matter what I thought of it. Christina and I have known each other since, well, I don't know exactly when we met, but I do know that the first name she ever called me was Baby Allison, so that should give you an idea. She's one of the few people who gets to call me Allison because she's known me so long. Alright. So we're coming to the end of this square. So I think I'm going to sign off, but I really hope you enjoyed this episode. And if you liked it, please leave a comment below, and so that I can know if you want me to review more of my favorite shops on here. If you like the yarn that you saw, you should go check out Knitted Wit, because they have really awesome yarn. So everybody take care, stay safe, stay warm, and I will see you again soon. Take care. Bye.